Hello everyone. Because of that good old-fashioned fun Amazon stuff, the video did not take. I just found out that the video for the 20th through the 26th did not take, so we're going to redo it real quick. We're going to go over all of your stuff. This is all signs. We're going to be doing them as sun signs and rising signs, so no matter what your sign is, and I go in order. So you just think about what time of the year that you're born, and you'll know exactly where to hit it. We're going to start with Aries because that is the beginning of the, I was going to say zoological, no, of the zodiological year. So I'm just going to be doing your regular read and your numerology. We're going to check that out just for this week. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and then on Sunday or Monday, we're going to have a brand new week. I'm going week by week. Let me know if you like this better, or I used to do month by month. I used to have every sign have its own, oh, I missed some cards. Every sign have its own reading, or if you like the week by week. I gotta know, let me know down below, and I'll do whichever one makes you more happier. So Halloween is almost here. Don't forget to get the last of your orders in, because shipping is kind of slow. So but I shipped something. I don't want to tell you what I shipped because it was fancy. I don't want it to get stolen, but I shipped something the other day and it is still just barely getting going. Start with Aries. Let's see what's going on with you for the week of the 20th? Yeah, 20th. 20th through the 26th of October. Oh, beautification, something beautiful coming in. So the Queen of Cups is the equivalent of like Venus. So Venus can be either beauty or it can be money. So Aries, looks like stuff is coming in for you. Things are actually getting better. You had an issue last week where you were kind of like, maybe 2 weeks ago, things were going good, or you might have even been around your specific person, but it seems like this week, that was 2 weeks ago. Last week, you were kind of unsure about things, but this week, money, things coming to you, things happening really fast, things being extra good. And it looks like either a glow up or money or both. I mean, this is going to be a very, very, very good week for you. So I see really good things happening. And also, you may have a little bit of issue. You may have a little bit of self-esteem, or you might sit there and go, is this happening too fast? Maybe a little bit of anxiety. But, you know, I think everything's going to work out because you do have love cards going into the future for this week. So this could be either your love life is going to get back on track, or you're going to meet somebody new. Let's see your numerology for this week. It's something you can focus on. Upside down. So it's a 5. 5 is caring connections. What did we just talk about? I said love life is going to be really good this week, which it is. So, and that 5. So 4 is stability. 1 is yourself. So it's having stability in yourself. But once we get to that 5 number, 5 is partnerships. Now, 7 is like marriage, but 5 is like dating. So again, if you're having like a dating situation, be more caring, be more thoughtful, make sure you connect with that person. Let's go right into Taurus. Again, this is just for the week October 20th through the 26th. If you want me to go back to month readings, I can totally do that. But we're going to get you, I think this will be more accurate for the week. So Taurus, okay, money coming in. You're kind of confused what to do about it. You got a couple projects. Don't blow it, Taurus. Taurus, you are ruled by Venus, okay? Yep. I'm worried that this money comes in and you might blow it. You might buy something fun. You might kind of be a little luxurious about it. You might have a little too much fun. We'll put it that way. I'm trying to figure out where to put all my stuff here. You might have a little too much fun, Taurus. Definitely be careful if you're going out spending too much. If you're going out, just be careful, because like these are definitely big be careful cards here. Okay. But it does look like there's going to be a good partnership. Yeah. It just shows you spending a lot of money this week, Taurus. Taurus. But that means money is coming in. So that's super important. That's super good for you. So let's see what your numerology is for this week. Be careful whatever you're spending money on. I'm telling you, it's not going to work out the way you think. You might want to put some aside. You might want to hide it from yourself. Yeah, Healer of the Ages, 51. So 5-1 goes to 6. 6 is knowledge and 6 is the hearth and home. So I would maybe put more like health, put something into health, put something into your house, put something into education. Those things can never be taken away from you, because I'm worried you're going to get some extra money and you're going to just spend it this week. Let's go right into Gemini. Gemini, what's up for you for the week? This is from October 20th to the 26th. Oh, okay. Communication. Okay. So it looks like you're going to be on a high earlier in the week, but then things are maybe not going to go the way you want to midweek. Things are going to be a little weird, a little bit off. Maybe like maybe you might put yourself out there in a romantic situation and it doesn't work out the way that you thought, okay? But don't worry about it because things kind of level back out toward the end of the week. And it does show that you're going to be putting more energy into your physical body. You're going to be putting more energy into your either like clothes or the gym or something physical appearance. You're going to be putting more effort into that this week. So again, if that love life thing does not work out, don't worry, there's always next week. I think you're going to put it out there and it's not going to be reciprocated immediately, and that might freak you out. But it literally says by the end of the week, everything's fine. So for your numerology, you have the Angel of Balance, which is exactly what we're talking about. You're going to put it out, it's going to come back. But it might be a little delayed. You just need to hold still. That 4 is stability, the 8 is double stability. But the 8 is also good things coming in, extra. So it could be money, could be all sorts of stuff. But yeah, it's the angel here, but see, she's in the desert, so it's like hot and cold. There's like, this like angelness and the very terrestrialness. So it's this constant juggling. It comes across more as Libra than it does Gemini, I will tell you that. But Gemini is the twin fishes. So you do have that constant balance running around. So balance, balance, balance. Balance yourself. If you don't get the response that you want, don't freak out. There's going to be more time. There's going to be other stuff that comes up. Like I said, work on that physical appearance, work on that outsideness. It could be new clothes, new shoes, new workout, something like that. But I do think your person will answer. Okay, going into Cancer. Cancer rhymes. Yay. Okay, Cancer. Ooh, some stuff going weird this week. Okay, beginning of the week, not so great. End of the week, very great. You have 2 horses. Oh my God. You have 2 horses and you have travel. So, because I'm posting this midweek because the first video didn't post. Thanks, Amazon. I don't know if anybody know about this. Like, even my TV is like all messed up because I guess it's like the AWS services are like screwing all the TVs up. So that happened with YouTube also. Apparently, my post did not go through. So beginning of the week, maybe not so good, but that's already over by the time you're watching this. Then things start to click in. Things start moving very fast for you, Cancer, toward the end of the week. You might even go on a trip. But it looks like business is going to be good. Money. Yeah, money. You have 2 money cards, and it also shows you moving towards something new. So like I said, that could be a trip. That could also be a new opportunity. So beginning of the week, boring. End of the week, things move very fast. And what do you have? Rest and rejuvenation. This is a very Cancerian card. This is a very like go down by the water and sit and chill out. You do have a 1 and a 9, which means literally the bookends of beginning a project and completing it. That's going to be very big. Once you complete it, I need you to sit on your ass and do absolutely nothing. Watch TV, go lay by the beach, do something very calm and get yourself recentered because you're going to subscribe. You're going to absolutely subscribe and you're going to do this with me again next week. Don't forget, I give the best in-depth readings. Absolutely. I do your numerology, your astrology, your tarot. I do everything all together when I do a reading. So you want to get one of those with me, go right down below. My phone number, my direct phone number is down there, 484-634-0435. You can text that directly and I will get right back to you and we can do an appointment because when I do this stuff, I can tell you exactly dates, times, timelines, when somebody's going to call, all that stuff, 100% accuracy. So let's see what is going on. This is now for Leo. Leo, I think you found out the truth about somebody. It's so funny because the very first card we have is the Lion card. It's the Strength card. So you're going to have to stand up to somebody who lied to you or somebody who's not being completely upfront with you. You're going to then kind of find balance. I think you're going to let the person off the hook, but you're not going to let them off the hook. They're going to think they're off the hook. They're going to think that they got one over on you, but they absolutely didn't. You're keeping an eye on them. This may have to do with a love relationship. Because like it literally says by the end of the week, woo, that flipped over. I call that the Brendan Fraser card because he kind of looks like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. So, it's kind of like by the end of the week, you might be sick of this person. I think because they lied to you, you're going to be like, yeah, I got your number. You might not let them know that you're on to them, or you might even let them think that they got one over on you, but they didn't. Yeah, the thinking man right here. 4 and 6, which is stability of your home life. Yeah, and see this guy is like looking at this crystal. He's kind of like, this is almost you and the liar right here, Leo. This is you and the liar. Please tell me you're not the liar. That's not good. But It's definitely, you're going to be in a mental game. You're going to be in a mental game with this person. Cat and mouse, you're going to win. But it also shows man holding a coin, which means you're going to be worried about your finances this week, Leo. You're going to be thinking about how to juggle that with everything else going on. Okay, now let's look at what is next. Virgo, which is me. Yay. So if you're a Virgo rising, this is for you. Oh, love comes back in. Yay, midweek. That'd be nice. Okay, so midweek love comes back in. So beginning of the week, I know this is going to be shocking. Virgo was overthinking. What? Not a Virgo. So overthinking, doing too much thinking. But there may be some either money that has to be spent or something. It might be a down day on Thursday, like nothing much going on or nothing fun going on. Might be a hard work day. Again, Friday, not the best day either. This is going to be more of a kind of withdraw from the world, kind of like don't do too much. Don't put yourself out there too much. Like don't stick your neck out because it might get your head might get cut off. But it does show love life is going to be through the roof. So if you're having any love life issues, just know that they are going to clear up or they're going to heat up. Let's put it that way. So, but the end of the week, I would say lay low, Virgo. Like don't start too many projects. Nothing like that. Let's see what's going on for the numerology. I might have to pull some cards out here. I'm running out of cards. Yeah, Gate and Garden. Gate and Garden is, and it's a 3. A 3 is a bit of a chaos number. A 3 is, it's you, other people, and then you mingling with other people. It's the third. It's the extra world. But that 3 can also be chaos. So Gate and Garden talks about you have your garden. It's tended. It has a gate around it. It has a fence around it. It's nice and safe. But then you're always like, what's over there? What's over there? What's over there? What's on the other side? So there is this tendency to overthink when you already have good stuff. So this love life thing, I would say your love life is good. Leave it alone. Don't look for problems. Don't look for issues. Okay. That's what I would say for Virgos for the week of October 20th through 26th. Let's see what's going on for Libras. Oh shit, celebration. I'm shocked. Libra, celebrating. Were you Monday drinking, Libra? Yeah, you were. Spending money, ruled by Venus, just like Taurus. You're ruled by Venus. So okay. Spending money, you are just like, you're on a bender this week. You want to go do some fun stuff. I think you're bored. I think you're sick of work. I think you're bored. I think you're like, why the hell am I dealing with all this stuff? You definitely want to get out, get doing some things, have some fun. I would just do it. I wouldn't think too much about it. You're going to spend some money. It looks like you're planning probably by midweek, probably by the time I have this video up, you are planning something for the weekend. So go do that. Go have fun. You're not going to accomplish a whole lot this week until you have fun. We'll put it that way. So what is it? Financial constraints. Yeah, there's that spending money thing. So make sure we have a 1 and a 3. Remember, 1 is you, 3 is chaos, 3 is you in the world. So be careful. Don't spend too much. You might want to budget that. Don't put it on Klarna, okay? Just be realistic. So if you want to have a weekend away, maybe just do an Airbnb and some poolside margaritas instead of flying to like Paris, okay? Keep it low key, Libra. And you're going to subscribe and you're going to watch this next week. You're going to see what's coming up for next week. I'm going to try and post that on Sunday so you have it early. Okay, we're going into Scorpio and we are going into Scorpio season. And look at that. You get the Ace of Swords, Scorpio. Okay. Were you a little spicy this week? Were things going your way and you got a little confident? That's what the cards are telling me. Things are, you got a little confident. You may on Wednesday have a fight with somebody, or you may find out something you're not happy about. Yeah, a lot of fighting, a lot of fire, a lot of swords. So something is going on with you. Something is like weird. Something is not what you expect. It's like you almost thought it was, yes, definitely going to go that way, but then it didn't. It was something that came up out of unexpectedly, very unexpectedly. Now, Thursday is spending money. Thursday is getting, moving things forward. You're kind of like, okay, this didn't work out, so now I'm on to the next thing. It's very Scorpio energy. It's very pa 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 pa. I don't think it's going to get you down for too long. I don't see a breakup, but I do see possibly fighting, or I see somebody stabbing you in the back. That definitely could happen. Now, we do have this card right here, which means you're probably going to spend money, but by the end of the week, whatever this tumult was on like Tuesday, Wednesday, that's going to be cleared up. That's going to be cleared up. You're going to get your justice. So what do we have? Blossoming abundance. 3, your abundance is going to be a little chaos. It's going to come unexpectedly. It's going to come in an unexpected form. And that's totally fine. totally fine that that happens. So let's see what is going on for Sagittarius. I might have to pull extra cards here. We're almost at the end. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you October 20th through 26th. Let's see. Relationship. So I'm shocked. I am super shocked, Sagittarius. So there is some relationship stuff going on early in the week. There is fears about money on Tuesday. There's hard work on Wednesday. Thursday, you're feeling much better. Thursday, you're much happier. Friday, things start to fall into place. So if things have been a little chaotic, please do not worry. Yeah, it shows chaos here. You're kind of in a chaotic period. Don't forget, the sun is basically one sign away. Because when I'm posting this, it's going to go to Scorpio. So the sun is one sign away from you. Usually as the sun is coming in, it pulls up a lot of things that you're going to have to tie up the loose ends for. If there are things that you have not taken care of, you have to take care of them in the next month. You don't have an option, Sagittarius. You have to. These are these are things that like should have gotten done over the year. Now it's like go time. It's crunch time. You have to tie up loose ends. So things may feel extra chaotic to you, and they may even feel like people are fighting you. You might be like, why is everybody against me? There's kind of that vibe. But if you just go with it, you put your head down, you work hard, the end of your week is you're gonna see why everything happened. Let's see what your numerology. Yeah, yin yang, 2-2. You have to balance things out. You literally have to learn how to balance things out and stop freaking out. Don't go into that Jupiter energy, which is like everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. You cannot put your head in the sand. You have to this week really tie up loose ends that were supposed to be tied up before. Let's go right into Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. That's a whole nother vibe. Capricorn spending money, lots of money. Money looks like it's going outward. A lot of money going outward. A lot of money going outward, and it's not for fun stuff. This could be for kids. This could be for school. This is like one of those things where I say the refrigerator breaks, the tires go flat, the blah, 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 blah. This is like not fun stuff. You got to spend your money on Capricorn. It looks like midweek. Midweek is going to hit you. And then by the end of the week, you're going to be like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to see anybody. I hate everybody. Fuck everybody. That's going to be the vibe. But you see, but your numerology is the door to value. I just want to make sure. I did the numerology for Sagittarius. So Capricorn, what I'm saying here, 3 and 1, chaos for you. Chaos is coming to you. Okay, but it goes to a 4. The chaos is for stability. That's why I think any purchases that you're going to have to make, Capricorn, are going to be boring. It's not going to be clothes. It's not going to be jewelry. It's not going to be like fun stuff. It's going to be like refrigerators, oil changes, windows, things that are like no fun, but that are important and do add value. So we're coming in hot on Aquarius. I hope I have enough cards left. We're coming in hot on Aquarius. Let's see what they got going for October. This is Aquarius rising and sun, October the 20th through 26th. Oh, partnership broken up. Okay, let's see. Things did not go as you thought. I think you thought you were kind of doing something tricky. You thought you were doing something slick. And it's almost like you got stalled out beginning of the week. Now, middle of the week, there's a partnership issue. It could either be work or relationship did not go the way that you thought it did. Something happened. Could be a breakup, or it could be like you got found out, or like it's not the partnership you thought it was. Like something bad happened in this partnership. Could be work, could be business. Don't freak out. Now we get into Thursday, and what that is saying is you have some fresh ideas. But here's the thing. I want you to kind of chill out, Aquarius, because it looks like this could end up costing you some money. So if you're kind of seeking revenge, this is a weird week in astrology also. I didn't do the astrology because I'm trying to get this out to you as fast as possible, but this is a super weird week in astrology because we have a Mars-Mercury. So the impetus for revenge is very high. People want to get revenge. People want to tell people off. People want to get into fights this week. So this is not the time. If you did something kind of revengeful or sneaky, Aquarius, it is super going to come back on you. Yeah, Angel of Love, you have 4 and 9. You need to stabilize in love. There's kind of a weird energy with you this week, Aquarius, and usually Aquariuses are humanitarians, but you are ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is that kind of wild card. And when we have a Mars-Mercury, it is literally saying like anything could happen. I think you might have done something out of character. It might bite you in the butt this week. So be very careful, Aquarius, very careful. So we're finishing the year with Pisces. That is the astrological year. Okay, so Mixed bag, Pisces. So let's see what happened. So kind of you stuck your neck out. There was an issue that was ongoing. It wouldn't resolve. It wouldn't resolve. It wouldn't resolve. So you were like, fuck it. I'm going to say something, which is not very Pisces. Not very Pisces at all. So you did that. Now, right now you're freaking out. Right now you're going, I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that. That was a little crazy. But it is going to be good in the long run. You may have angered somebody. Again, we just had this Mars Mercury, which is still ongoing, which causes people to fight and kind of like get tense. But I think you're freaking out a little bit. It is going to restart. It's almost going to like refresh the situation. This could be work. This could be love. And then you're going to get a second chance. You're going to get a second go around to like calm things down, to make things seem a little more chill, if that makes sense. So don't worry about this week. If let's say you popped off and you told HR who's stealing the sandwiches in the lunchroom, or let's say you told your significant other, I really fucking hate when you do this, and you're worried like, oh my God, my relationship's over. No, it's good. It was actually a clearing of the air. You might not see the results until later, but it was actually very good. Let's do your numerology real quick. Yeah, hostilities. This is why I do the multiple kinds of cards, because they repeat and you can see the pattern. There is some kind of hostility around you, but you have to defend. You cannot be constantly like put upon. Pisces tend to hold their tongue quite a bit until they don't. So this was your week of you don't. So there you go. That is the week. I will have the next week up much earlier. Again, I posted, it just didn't post because of the whole Amazon outage. So check this out. If you want to get a free reading with me, I have a free consultation with me. If you are a new client, I do a 10-minute free consultation. We can go over your needs and see if I can help you with anything at all. And don't forget, I do numerology, astrology, and tarot. When you get a reading, when you get a phone reading, you get all of them together. So that helps really tell you exact dates and times that things are going to happen. I am so accurate when I'm on the phone. This is just a general for people, but when I have all of your numbers, I can tell you exactly what is going to happen down to the day. So you definitely want to get these. Check this out. Subscribe. I will have a new one up in a few days. Thanks so much, guys.